Do you want a little piece of a $985 billion pie? Then you probably already plan to send an offer on Black Friday. Today, we kick off a 3-part series to help you maximize your online sales during the Cyber 5 bonanza. Not every winery chooses to participate in the craziness, but if you do, you need to be armed with some tools to compete in a very crowded inbox. Steal these strategies and snag your piece of those billions. Welcome to the Email Mavens YouTube channel, the place for winery owners and marketing pros who want to sell more wine online by sending better marketing emails. I'm Erica Walter, founder and CEO of Email Mavens, and I used to be very anti-Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I had a whole blog post on the old Erica Walter Writes website about opting out of Cyber Monday altogether, especially for my winery clients who simply won't be discounting their wine 65% to compete with whatever Amazon has going on, which is a lot. However, turns out this is a crucial 5-day window of shopping activity. According to Statista, almost 3/4 of higher income earners plan to shop online on Black Friday. Approximately the same proportion of higher earners also planned to make purchases on Cyber Monday. And I already dropped the $985 billion number on you in the intro, but let me flesh out that stat. The National Retail Federation predicts that holiday spending in 2024 will grow 2.5% to 3.5%, reaching about $985 billion with a B. Now, I don't mind helping wineries seize a piece of that, okay? So here's what we're going to do right now to be prepared for success. I'm gonna operate on an assumption that you already planned what to offer for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Maybe it's a site-wide savings or a shipping offer. Perhaps you've put together a few 6-packs or case specials that qualify for a deeper discount this weekend only. I'm hoping that you're not watching this thinking I'm gonna tell you what to sell. What I'm going to talk with you about is when to send and who to target. First things first, starting today, if you wanna, you can start to fill up an early access list. These are people who want to be at the head of the line. You can use a pop-up on your website to get people on that early access list, or you can just have them click a link in an email that you send to say, yes, send me Black Friday first. The early access list should get access to your Black Friday offer in the week before Black Friday. Now, the timing of this send in terms of the day of the week matters a little less than what you tell your early access list you're gonna send. Like, you want to explicitly spell out for them that Black Friday offers are going to open up for them on a specific date and time. This way, you'll see your open rates and conversion rates with this audience go bonker pants because they know when to look for your email. Now, you could skip the route of filling up an early access list and just give early access to your wine club members. The same send timing thoughts apply here, but in this case, you haven't had anybody explicitly raise their hand and say that they want to be first to know. So you might find that the email metrics aren't quite as strong as they would be with the early access opt-in list where you're telling them you'll get first access and you'll get it on this day. Get where I'm going with this? I don't know why I keep raising my hand, but I'm just gonna keep going. Here's where things get tricky. Do we launch Black Friday on Thanksgiving? Or do we wait until Friday morning? A soft launch of Black Friday on Thanksgiving Eve can be a great way to capitalize on that tryptophan hangover. I mean, the warmth and joy of being surrounded by family and overeating. I've had great success sending a thoughtful message of gratitude on Thanksgiving afternoon that includes a little PS telling them to watch their inbox the next day for Black Friday offer. So it's kind of, again, leaning on that expectation setting, like there's gonna be a deal, look for it. You do you, but you should be locked in. You don't want to be rethinking your strategy for when you're going to send, like the day before you head out on Thanksgiving break. This should be loaded up and scheduled beforehand. Okay, so now you've put in some thought on whether you're sending on Thanksgiving or maybe you're releasing on Black Friday. You've done your early access, but now it's time to unveil your Black Friday offerings. And on Black Friday, inboxes are crowded. So consider segmenting and targeting only your most engaged customers, keeping any dormant subscribers off the initial distribution list for the launch of this offer. Now, you can always release the offering to a less engaged group later in the weekend, but blasting all the people on Black Friday could have negative ramifications for your inbox placement, especially with your most engaged customers. So no blasting, thoughtful segmentation, please. Now, on Black Friday, if you want to be sure your message gets seen, set up 2 sends that day. You're gonna do an initial launch in the early hours of the morning, like the wee smalls, and then a resend to anybody who didn't open that one later in the day. Now, I would not normally send 2 times in one day, but this is an exception if you really want your offering to be seen. In between Black Friday and Cyber Monday are 2 underutilized days I want you to think about. So next up is Small Business Saturday. Comes on Black Friday's heels, and this is a great excuse to reposition your Black Friday offer with a personal note from your winery leadership team. I'd think of this as more of like a brand positioning campaign that helps your customer understand the role they get to play in your dream business, and that you're rewarding them for their impact by giving them a special opportunity to buy a bunch of great wine at a steal. The Sunday before Cyber Monday could be an opportunity to pulse your offer one more time, or a chance to target only the people who clicked but didn't buy, with a reminder that some of your inventory is going fast. If you're choosing not to have the same offer for Black Friday against Cyber Monday, well then this could be your chance to send last call to anybody who didn't purchase. Cyber Monday send strategy is quite similar to your Black Friday strategy. If you think your list can handle it, I'd send twice on that day to ensure that you don't get lost in the sea of messaging. But here's the thing, we're wineries. We're not major retailers with massive inventory and even more massive email lists. Consider one more strategy. You could map out when you're gonna send and just tell your customers about it ahead of time. Similar to the Small Business Saturday kind of brand positioning campaign, you could send an email to your customers before all of the craziness unfolds that tells your customers what to expect during the Cyber 5. You could tell them, hey, our email volume is going to be a little higher than normal. We're going to send these exceptional savings to you on these days, and it would mean the world to us if you would watch your inbox for these communications. What this strategy does is it gives your customers a heads up so they can plan ahead, but it also gives customers who don't want 1,000 trillion emails to pause for a few days if they wish, rather than unsubscribing. So I threw a lot of ideas at you, and I'm sure you feel a little mad I didn't just give you the exact playbook. Sorry. These ideas are all concepts we've employed in some way with our winery clients over the years. And every year we also try new strategies that then we can share insights with you on afterwards. The most important thing you need to do now that you've watched this video is plan your launch cadence and lock in your email segments. I want you to know when you're sending and to which groups. I want you to have those dynamic segments built out so that you can suppress people who buy from your Cyber Weekend offer. You're not bombarding inboxes for subscribers who already seized the day. And I also want you to consider communicating your schedule in advance with all your subscribers, or maybe just your favoritist ones, so that they can plan to engage with your emails. Now you have a little bit of a roadmap and a decision-making framework to work with, but this is just part one of our Black Friday, Cyber Monday prep series. So if you liked today's video and you think there's more where this came from, you gotta make sure you like and subscribe and ring the bell to be notified when the next episode goes live. At Email Mavens, we believe that every winery can sell more wine online by sending better marketing emails. Yeah, even during the Cyber 5. So keep tuning in and keep pressing send on your next best email. And this queen has her aces, in all the right places. You get like the dress rehearsal and the rehearsal. Now, do you want to be sure your message,